Germination in plants. Come forth into the light of things. Let nature be your teacher. This line by William Wordsworth has forever defined our long-existing symbiotic relationship with the vast green landscape of our planet. The landscape which is filled with rich flora and fauna. And in the heart of this rich green paradise on earth lies those precious little things that give us life in each and every possible way. Whether it is the air we breathe or the food we eat, these precious things called plants are the lifeline of our survival. But how do these plants grow around us? Slowly, yet discreetly encircling our environment and being a part of our lives. It is a mystery, a very pleasant yet intriguing mystery. The life of a plant begins inside a seed, a tiny plant embryo or a very small beginning of a plant that will soon start seeking the assistance that it needs to grow into a healthy plant. This mystery of its growth lies deeply rooted in a process called germination. Germination is the process through which the seed breaks apart and the embryo hidden inside begins to grow into a plant with the help of the surrounding soil's nutrition and water. How does this happen? In order to understand that, we need to first understand the structure of a seed very closely first. You see, there are two types of seeds, a dicotyledon and a monocotyledon seed. Both dicots and monocots contain a seed coat which protects the seed from germs, a cotyledon which stores food for the plant, an epicotyl and a hypocotyl or the radicle which emerges as the main root when the germination process begins. The difference between dicots and monocots is that dicots have two parts, whereas monocots have only one. Yet, the structure of the seeds and the process of germination is the same for either of the types. Now, moving into understanding the germination process, the process of germination begins with a single seed, which is buried deep inside the foundations of the ground. Due to its deep burial way inside the ground, the rays of sunlight cannot penetrate through the thick layers of soil to reach the seed beneath, thus depriving the seed of vital nutrients. Hence, the cotyledons in the seed start functioning, storing water and food to provide it to the embryo in the seed. This enables the seed to grow eventually. After a substantial growth in the embryo, that is, when the embryo grows big enough, it starts to break free from the seed coat and then gradually splits it into two. When the cotyledons reach the end of their food supplying capacity, the root apex or the radicle emerges from the seed coat and starts growing downwards in search of more nutrients and water. This growing radicle becomes the first and the main root of the plant. The root then eventually starts branching into the soil, absorbing more nutrients and water present inside the soil. This enables the plant to grow further with the support of these nutrients. Due to the excessive increase in nutrition, the seed starts getting healthier and tends to grow upwards. Then it starts emerging out of the soil in search of sunlight. The shoot of the seed that branches out is called a plumule. The plumule contains the plant's first leaves, which were earlier actually the cotyledons present inside the seed. As the roots grow deeper, the plumule continues to grow upwards, sprouting more leaves, thus enabling photosynthesis. Due to absorption of more light, the young plant continues to grow stronger. This way, the small seed with which we begin initially grows into a huge plant, merging with our surrounding landscape and giving us life and our planet the beauty it deserves.